Hello anybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the first video I've posted in a year, and you're going to see a Trump flag hanging from my mother's chicken coop. And I just want to tell you before we get going that if you're a Democrat, I don't care about your stupid politics. If you can manage to be a decent human being, keep it to yourself. You're welcome here. So let's just get into this. Okay, it's finally time for an update on this chicken coop that I built 3 years ago. And hopefully this will help you see how good they last and what a pretty good idea it is. So I tried to do this a month ago, but my phone camera was just garbage, and now I have a new phone, so we'll see how this goes. First thing that you can see here that we've done to the coop is added this little electric door so that my mother doesn't have to worry about coming out here in the dark or early in the morning to let the chickens out. And they love this thing. They started using it immediately. I mean, as soon as it was time to come out and we left these big doors closed and this one opened, they flew right out of it and they go in it no problem. This one's pretty cool because you can set the timer in a bunch of different ways. It can be from a specific time of day, it'll open and close, to a light sensor. If you set those parameters to 0, I believe, then there's also a handheld remote control that my mom can use from the porch way over there to open and close that thing at her command. So that's pretty nice. I got it off Amazon. I'll put a link to it below. Alright, so probably the very first extra thing I did to this coop was install some fans up there to help draw the hot air out of this thing during the summer. I will tell you, it only knocks it down about 5 degrees in there doing that, and regardless, the chickens don't care. We've never lost any chickens because of any kind of heat issue or even cold issue from the winter. So it's just something to make it a little bit more bearable in there, and it does blow a lot of hot air out of there, but it's almost like it can't keep up. However, those are the old fans, the original ones I had on there with their solar panels, and I put pretty much the same fans in there just now a few minutes ago, but they have a better solar panel. They crank out way more air, so fingers crossed that it does a little bit better. But in the long run, I don't think it really matters. So if I could, I would like to cover this thing somehow with like a sunshade, but similar to what's on top of the coop over there. I don't really know how I'm going to do that because I don't really have good anchor spots for it, but I'm looking into it. So that's something that I may try to do because the sun is over here, sets over there. So if I can anchor it to like the tree somewhere, like a triangle shade, and maybe the one way over there, and then up to my mom's porch, at least for the summer, just to keep the sun off of this. Of course, I will have to move those solar panels because the second, like this one right here, the one for the exhaust fans, the second you cover it, even like a quarter of it or less, the fans stop running. So they'll have to be moved. They cannot be in shade, but that's fine. I might just mount them to the top of the shade. We'll see. I don't know. As far as the inside of the coop goes, nothing major is changing here except for I put these wooden sawhorses in here for their table. My mom also uses these roosting boxes that were old kitty litter things, and the chickens love them. They're happy as can be in there, and they lay a lot of eggs. That's up there just to keep them from getting on top and pooping all over everything like they do. So over here, their roosting ladder here, it's just 3 rungs. The bottom 2 rungs are just to help them to get to the top one because that's where they all go. I made it shorter so that I could put the door in, and the tarp you see there is basically a poop tarp. It's just to keep poop off the walls, like you see was over there that I had to clean up. So that's pretty much what we got going with the chicken coop right now. They come and go as they want through that hole right there. As you can see, I built the frame sitting up off the ground because the ground out here is really uneven and it's all rock. So I covered that in the build video for this, which you can go back and look. Won't be hard to find because I don't post a lot, so it's just a few videos down, I'm sure. So really nothing much has changed. It's been holding up really well. The doors still slide open and close as good as they did when I put it together. There's a few little rust spots on it here and there, but for the most part, I mean, I'm thinking it's going to last until we move my mom out of here, no problem. And then, of course, I built a frame so that you can take this thing off of it, and then those top pieces of wood, you can just take those off and replace those as well, and reuse the base for it. So whoever has this place next can change it if they ever need to. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation with the chicken coop. So if you've built one of these, let me know how it's working out for you, and you know, especially if you've done any cool add-ons or mods to it. I'd be interested in seeing that. I mean, I don't really know what else our chickens need out here. Well, my mother's chickens. I don't do chickens. I live in the city. So, yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. I'll be paying attention, so ask away. Till next time.